Cajun seasonings injected in it. It's pretty good, but I'm just not a big turkey eater. Like,
see, and that type of turkey, that is really good. Just regular turkey. I mean, it's fine. I just, having it twice a year, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, it's not something you want more than that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could probably do it 4 or 5 times a year, but, once a week, no, probably not.
Like, I saw something that I thought looked really good. They had taken and they had made little appetizers. They took tiny bits of, like, stuffing and brie and cranberry, and they made them like little
So you just ruined it right there.
It was so good. It looked so good.
That sounds
And you know
really
what?
good.
You can have stuffing as long as you do cornbread stuffing. So I'll make stuffing that you can have for Friendsgiving.
Okay, good, because if I get contaminated, one more fucking...
Oyster stuffing.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's what the fuck his dad made.
That sounds
fucking
heinous.
nasty.
I've had oysters like twice.
One time, because my grandma shoved it down your throat.
And he
Oh,
presents
she
it
didn't
like it's
shove
this
it.
gift from the gods, like it's ambrosia, and you're like,
Yeah, it's like, nah, you can fucking keep
you
that.
fucked
Thank
up
you.
my stuffing, man.
Yeah, you got all these fucking weird muscles on here. I don't want
You
that.
like my stuffing then because I'll make it, because I can make it either way, and I'll just make it with all cornbread. But you take cornbread and
Just make sure it's gluten-free cornbread, because some of the shit isn't. And,
Yeah.
And I've been contaminated so much this year, it's like I haven't had a solid month where I felt right.
you take cornbread and sausage and apples.
Oh, fuck.
And cranberries. So you take the sausage and you brown it. And,
That's a fucking meal right there.
And then you
Shit.
add in some diced apples and you saute them, and then the dried cranberries. And then basically it's just that and cornbread and chicken broth. And oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. It's got that sweet savory thing.
His family makes this really weird broccoli salad thing.
No, my family doesn't.
Now, which I like
that broccoli
there's some
salad.
broccoli salad I like.
This shit has
It's
mayo
weird.
and sugar
Yeah, I
and
know what
raisins
you're
and all
saying.
kinds of weird
it's
fucking...
No, I
broccoli,
like that.
sugar, mayonnaise, craisins.
And there's something wrong with me. You like that, and there's something wrong with me.
You can get that at the deli at Walmart. I like that shit.
I don't.
Does it have noodles in it? Sometimes it has noodles.
No, this doesn't. And the only one that ever...
Just weird.
There's something wrong with you, all right, boy. Boy.
Well, you just went flavor for flavor.
Boy.
But it was always my grandmother that wanted that made. Nobody else fucking wants it made.
Yeah, I helped Patty one year, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
why?
I was like, I'll make it. I'm
Here's
not eating
a
it.
glob
though.
of mayo, which I like, and then a ton of sugar to go on it. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
well, you got to even out the
but
mayo.
craisins.
But coleslaw has mayo
I don't
and
like
sugar.
coleslaw.
You don't?
I do, but I didn't. I don't know. This is just it's different.
Yeah.
There's too many fruits and vegetables and other shit that shouldn't
I like
go together.
my coleslaw. I don't like normal coleslaw.
Your family found a way to ruin that too.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your Cajun coleslaw with shrimp and shit in it.
Shrimp? What are you talking about?
He makes that shrimp salad, and then you make that Cajun coleslaw. Your family fucks up everything.
That oyster stuffing.
I don't make this shrimp shit.
But he does, and he brings it.
Oh, okay.
And then again, he acts
I don't shit shrimps.
and you're like, that smells funny. But now I will say, his daddy can make a chocolate pie like nobody's been. I'll invite him just for the chocolate pie. His daddy makes a good chocolate pie, but my brother makes the best pecan pie. Like, it's so good. It makes you just want to die a little bit.
We always had really normal Thanksgiving food.
Like what? Yeah. What was normal? Because your grandmother was French, so like, what was normal for y'all?
Turkey dressing or turkey.
I mean, she didn't
stuffing,
make French food.
Well, but I mean,
sweet potato casserole, pumpkin pie, pecan pie.
so the traditional.
mashed
And
potatoes
she
gravy.
made most of that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, because like
All of
with
it.
ours, after 21 years, it's more of a potluck kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my cousin's husband makes these fucking bacon wrapped green bean.
Oh, the green bean bundles. I love those.
God, they are so good.
Those are
I feel
shit.
like I totally fat kid on those.
If you don't,
Every-
if you don't get the front of the line, you don't get any.
Literally, I could sit there and just eat the pan of that.
Oh yeah, hands down. I mean, they are so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think, let's see, we always had, now mind you, back when I was a kid and we had our Thanksgivings, it was a big group, because it was cousins and aunts and uncles and great aunts.
That's ours is.
So we would always have like turkey and ham because there was enough people to finish all that off. And of course, like rolls, and then we would have homemade macaroni and cheese.
Exploding dressing.
Exploding.
I'll have to tell that story. Yeah, we always had like dressing, like sage dressing, and like completely homemade. Like because when I was a kid, they had cornbread at every meal.
I can't. Is it sage? I can't have.
You don't like fennel.
Oh, I don't like fennel either.
Ooh.
Oh, I hate it.
So a little bitty tiny bit of sage can go a long way.
You don't like sage, but fennel's what gives you the headache.
Yeah, fennel.
It's like the seeds. If I bite into a fennel
hate
seed,
those.
it's just like I don't know what it is.
Sometimes when you're unsuspecting, you'll get it on pizza, and you're like, ew.
Yeah, that's I usually get it like in sausage or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we'd have stuffing, we'd have the potato salad, we'd have mashed potatoes and gravy, we'd have the Jell-O salad, we'd have sweet potatoes. We were some fat kids. We had, and we'd always have like pecan pie, pumpkin pie, chocolate pie, apple pie. Yeah, so it was pretty traditional. But one year, my Aunt Polly did this. This was when my dad was sick, and was it his last Christmas?
I think it may have been his last.
And so, they had the kennel at that point, and they raised the American and the English bulldogs. And so Mom, who'd always done most of the cooking, was so busy with these puppies that she was in and out, and we were all trying to kind of help her. And she was out, and like, for those that don't know, if you raise English bulldogs, it's not like a dog has a puppy and you just go on your merry way. No, they have to be born by cesarean section. The mom is so top heavy, she can't be left with them, so they have to be taken in and out, and you have to sit with them when they know. Oh, that's why they're $2,000. People earn every bit of it.
Wow.
But anyway, so Mom was out with the puppies, and everything was getting ready, and we were just kind of waiting on her. And
I think I was sitting.
You were at the computer.
I was at the dining room table with my back to the kitchen.
You were at the computer desk was right by the dining room table, and you were sitting there with your back to the kitchen. She had taken the pan of dressing in a big old Pyrex dish and put it on the eye of the stove.
You said Pyrex. I heard Pirates dish.
Yeah. So,
I was like, with the eye patch and the hook?
Yeah. And so
okay.
It was a big one, and
y'all do it a little weird. Whatever.
Go spice things up. But and she set it on the eye, but the eye was on, and she didn't know it.
The what?
The eye of the stove. And she set the Pyrex directly on it. It exploded. It sounded like a cannon went off in the house.
I thought I'd been shot in the back of the head.
Of dressing and glass go flying. Hit Ross in the back of the head. It was.
Yeah. I've been shot in the head.
One of us, and I'm not going to say who, but it's Amber. We were
like fucking T.I. over here.
That's right. No.
Or no, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
It was when we were in Colorado, and she was getting ready.
Like, ooh, that's bad.
Yeah, no. It was when we were in Colorado, and she had set a plate on one of the burners, just to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Because our place in Colorado was about the size of this kitchen. It was fucking small.
Damn.
Yeah, it looked bigger in the pictures.
1,000 square feet.
Yeah, no, the fuck it wasn't.
That's what he always says.
700 square
foot.
Yeah, 700 square foot, maybe. But anyway, so she had set a plate on one of these burners, right, just to get it out of the way. Mm-hmm. And she had set a pan with whatever was in it on another burner. Turned the thing on, turns around, does whatever she's doing. All of a sudden, pop! What the fuck? This plate exploded.
Oh, God, yeah.
And she was like, I just broke a plate. I'm like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, just broke this plate though. I'm like, fuck that plate, man. Nobody cares about that plate.
No, one time we had our crock pot sitting on the back burner of the stove.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We never used the back burners, so I had it sitting over there. And I went to turn on a burner or something, and it's the water ice tray filling up.
I was like, what in the world?
And I went to turn on the burner and hit the wrong one, and it was the one underneath
the crock pot.
Oh, no.
Melted that motherfucker.
Flames started coming up.
Oh, yeah. She's freaking out. We actually discharged the fire extinguisher.
First time we ever had to use a fire extinguisher.
The only time, as a matter of fact, because I didn't do it when my styrofoam thing caught fire in the microwave. I just pulled it out and threw it in the sink.
Well, so what you were brought up a Yankee. So what did you have for Thanksgiving?
Same shit.
Well, I didn't know what Yankees had.
Turkey,
Lobster and
We have Yankee
lobster and
friends
moral
that have
indignance.
lobster
oh my god,
for their Thanksgiving.
That's the kind of Yankee I want to be. His cousin, she lives,
Oh,
and she'll be
she
like,
lives
I'm
outside
so
Boston.
tired of
I'm so
lobster.
tired of lobster.
Bitch, I'd like to be tired of lobster. Like,
I can get like $5 or $6 a pound.
No, Grandma, she, the husband she married, he was from the South.
yeah.
Her best friend that she met when
The
they went
first
to
one?
Alaska.
Was from the South? Okay.
Yeah, Florida.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's. I mean,
It's in the South.
It is. Yes, it's in the southern part of the United States.
She met her best friend. They were best friends,
The
forever.
Eastern California.
She met her in when they got stationed in Alaska. She was from the South. She actually taught Grandma how to talk, so I'm sure she taught her how to cook too. When Grandma got married again, he was from the South, so
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
everywhere
I mean-
except for Alaska that they were stationed was in the South.
No, I mean, same stuff. I mean, turkey, and then we always had mashed potatoes, and they would make gravy out of the
Giblet gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we always
and,
had.
stuff like that.
Have y'all ever made mashed potato candy?
Yeah, I've never made it, but I've
Yeah,
seen
actually,
it.
I think we did.
Judy makes
Yeah.
it. His mom makes
Yeah.
it.
Because I had a really old cookbook, one of those that I
Yeah.
got from Grandma. I was like, mashed potato candy?
Yeah.
And I was like, surely you can't have actual mashed potatoes. But yeah.
No,
I,
my favorite
and I made
thing-
it one time. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
When I lived up there, and I mean, I was born in Arkansas, and then when my parents got divorced, I was about 6 or 7, and my mom remarried to a guy that lived in Iowa, so we moved up there. But one of my favorite things is when we moved out of Des Moines out to the farm, we had chickens, and when it was time to kill chickens and all that, my mom would fry like 2 of them. We'd always go and like pull ears of corn out of the garden. Well, when you're removing the feathers, you boil them, right?
Oh, okay.
You boil the chicken.
With the feathers on.
You boil it to
That's how the
soften
feathers
the
come
skin,
off.
and
They,
then
you
you
can
pluck them.
pluck them out real easy
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
I know. It's,
And,
I'm cringing.
Oh,
inside.
God.
Can I help you, Charlie?
Anyway, so we have fire going, and we would take that corn and shuck the corn, put it in aluminum foil, butter, salt, pepper, and just stick it in the coals in the fire. And oh my God, you talk about good fried chicken.
God, I forgot about that. Sitting outside,
Yeah.
chucking corn for Grandma, snapping
Yep.
green beans.
Snapping beans is
Yep.
what we did with my great grandma. We'd sit on the porch and we'd snap them.
Hated getting the okra.
Oh,
God,
that's
spiky.
terrible.
It's
Because I didn't
spiky.
even like to eat it.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not
I-
fried okra. Is
yeah.
shit. No.
Well,
I love
good
okra.
Fried
fried
okra
okra.
is the only way to eat okra.
Oh, yeah.
Fried, yeah, no, all this other stuff.
Boiled and slimy.
No.
But
Yeah.
oh my God, yeah. That was. What other weird like? Have you ever had sour cream cookies? Which sounds terrible,
I think I
but
have.
they actually taste. They actually taste kind of like a sugar cookie, kind of like in between a sugar cookie and a snickerdoodle. Those were good. Everybody talks about chicken and dumplings, which are good. But we called her Mammy. She was my great grandma. She was born in 1901.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she lived to be 107. And but her mom died when she was really young. And
She died in 2008? Wow.
and
1901 to 2008.
yeah,
Jeez.
see, what up?
And was still, I mean, up
she
until the
was
last month, she was
sharp as a tack.
Yeah.
Her body failed, but her mind was always, she could still. So can you just think about all the things she saw?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God!
Wow.
And she was just this tiny little feisty ass woman. And
I mean, can you imagine
amazing.
literally watching an entire century?
Well, just think about it. She saw no cars, no planes, to what we have now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And but she was the oldest of the kids, and her mom died really young, and her dad just like married, and so there was just like, I think there were like 14 of them.
Yeah, like a wife commune going around.
14 kids or 14 wives?
14 kids, but his wives just didn't last very long, so I don't know if he just like really put
Probably
them
got tired of all them
paces.
fucking kids.
This one's old.
Like, I think her mama died in a wagon accident Like,
What in the fuck? I can see a car accident. You're going 60.
A high speed wagon.
You can get run
accident,
over by a
Chris.
horse.
Yeah,
Like if
all right,
something
yeah.
well, what
spooked them
happened
and
is
they
spooked
took
the
off.
horses.